Hi, everyone. Welcome to spring. It's April 1st today. I won't talk to you about the minister's visit. I won't talk to you about all the great things that are going on these days at Learn. I thought I'd go and do as I did last month and tell you a little story about my experience when I was back in teaching at Laval Catholic during the 70s and early 80s. I had one particular student who was having some reading issues. And at that time, what we were able to do is actually put them in little soundproof booths that were intended for the music lessons. And so this particular student was off in the side room next to the classroom. And every so often I would pop in to see how he was doing on his reading because he was easily distracted. So a quiet little room would be good for him. Anyway, to make a long story short, when I went to check in on him, he had a gun, a revolver in his hand. And I thought to myself, okay, what do I do now? Do I stay? Do I leave? How do I deal with this student? And in a moment of sanity or insanity, yours to decide, I opened the door and started to talk to him and asked him about the gun. I said, wow, it's an interesting gun. What kind of gun is it? And I just wanted to get a conversation going. To make a long story short, he told me it was his father's gun. He had snuck it out of the house. He brought it to school. And I said, well, what were your intentions? He said, I just wanted to show my friends, and so on and so forth. I was a little concerned at that time because I didn't know if it was loaded or not. Turned out it was loaded. I asked him to hand it over to me so I could take a look at it, closer look at it. And he hesitated, and then he gave it to me. Now, once I had it in my hand, I wasn't quite sure what to do with it. I managed, as I said, to make a long story short, to get him out of the classroom, managed to get to the principal's office with him and with the gun. It turned out that it was really just an attention-seeking thing. I thought maybe he was depressed. I thought maybe he was worried. We didn't quite have the same preoccupations as we do today with guns, but it was still a very scary moment because I didn't know he was going to turn on anyone. It just leads me to this whole notion of student life and mental health and how sometimes we just don't know what's going through the minds of our students and our learners. Educators have a really tough job, just as parents do, figuring out what's going on, how they're feeling. It's something that requires constant training, constant attention. And as I said, I managed to get through that day without any damage to anyone. But I want to congratulate all those who on a daily basis have to deal with students who have different challenges and different problems and how they have to address them. I know next month is we're going to be featuring a lot of that in some of the work we're doing with our PRT team. But I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate those teachers who deal with this on a daily basis, and I'll keep my little stories going on a monthly basis. Have a great month of April. See you soon.